James from the Fit RV, and today's the day. I'm starting on a project that I've been both looking forward to and dreading. I've been looking forward to it because I'm going to appreciate the results when I'm done. Dreading it because it's going to be difficult and I'm going to wind up with a lot of cut and bloody knuckles. I'm certain of it. It always happens. So just count on it. There will be blood. Anyway, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be insulating the pizza oven in our van. I've already got my insulation here, and for those of you who don't know what the pizza oven is, let's go. I'll show you. Okay, this is the pizza oven in Lance. So-called A because of the shape, but B because in the summer it gets hot enough to cook pizzas up here. Really, it gets really hot. And I've decided I'm going to put some insulation up on Lance's forehead, we'll call it. And I've looked at some pictures of people who have attempted to remove the headliner, and I'm pretty sure that I have to remove this lower headliner before I can remove the upper one. So that's the route I'm going to take. I'm just going to start off assuming that. And my hope for today is to just get the headliner removed, and so then we'll just kind of stop there and take a breather. So probably the easiest way to get going is for me to remove the stuff I've added and the stuff Winnebago's added. So I'm going to start with that right now. Let's go. Swearing. All right, you with the camera, your job is to be the spotter, because invariably when I pop these things off, they go flying and I can never find them again. So I would suggest going around to that side of the van and look, because as soon as I pop this off, it will disappear. Ta-da! Underneath the trailer? Naturally.
Almost.
That's where you would expect it to go. All right. Okay, let's remove these. It's right next to this sticky tape, so I'm trying not to get the curtains sticky. I actually forgot these are just snapped on, so I don't have to remove the track to remove the curtain. Who built this curtain? I guess newer Travato have a ugh, God, the sticky tape is obnoxious. Ugh. Newer Travato have a plastic thing that would be different to get off. This is an old, Lance is an older Travato. So it looks like I've got to pick this up a little bit to get it out. So I'm going to take these out that are inside the pizza oven. Parts, gotta save them. Okay. Oh, great. This light is just spliced in there. There's not a quick connect. So I'm going to cut these wires and I'm going to replace them. I'll add quick connects, wire cutters. Okay. save this. Okay, so removing the lower headliner, there are these little, what I'm hoping are Christmas tree type push-in fasteners here, and I need to remove them. So I bought this special panel puller plier thing because I anticipated this, and hopefully this works. First time using this. Wow, where did that go? It's removed. That one came out whole. All right. This has got to come out, but I'm not certain how it is removed. There. Okay, there we go. Oh joy. Okay, it's easy. So I just have to remove these connectors. Washer head screw. Got it. Well, it seems like this is pretty loose. Yes, it is. Wow. Okay, okay. I'm game. Keep coming, keep coming. I don't want to have to remove this A-pillar trim. There we go. See if I'm over here. There. Ho ho! Feed that through. Oh, all right, wow. Okay. nothing up here for insulation. So this is going to be quite a bit better when I get some insulation up in there. Okay, so that's the lower headliner removed. So now I can work on the upper, well, first on the shelf, then the upper headliner. Okay, removing the shelf. So there are these 1, 2, 3, 4 silver Allen bolts here, and then there's some nuts up in the top that I'll have to remove. So other than that, I think everything here is pretty self-explanatory. I don't need to notate anything before I take it down. All right. Okay. That's not going to be tight at all. Okay, good. There's a nut insert there, so there's not a nut that I have to try to hold on the back side of it when I put it back in. That's a good thing. Okay, plastic nuts. Some wrenches. Still kind of sticky. 10mm plastic nuts. Okay. Okay, so there are these foam blocks on the side. The trick is removing this without having to remove this cabinet, because I built that and it's a pain in the rear, I know. So by taking out the foam blocks, I'm able to get enough kind of sideways that I think I can jimmy this out of here. It's very pokey on the underside. Putting that back in is not going to be any fun, but it's out. Who's catching? Come on, there we go. Yeah. Okay, for those of you that hit your head on this as you walk to the driver's seat, you need to really be careful now. All right, how is this helping? Not by much. There's a screw there. Alright, so I've decided there's some more of those panel Christmas tree fasteners under here. And the ceiling is rigid enough that I can't quite get enough room. So I've decided I'm going to go back as far as here and loosen the bolts or the screws that are holding the ceiling in place. And that will hopefully allow me to drop down the ceiling enough to be able to pop those fasteners out. So, the way this roof is put up here is not conducive to removing it without tearing apart the entire roof. There's still another screw? Yes, there is. So there are these screws that are, there you can see there's a screw hole there. And it's up under that, so you've got to pull this out, which is thankfully thin enough to get to the screw, but there's one more right here apparently. There. Sure enough. I don't know how I'm going to put this back, but that's a problem for another day. Going down. You can fight me all you want, but you're going down. Ha! So, putting it back in would be easy, and maybe that's what I'll do, is I'll just slide it onto here first, and then just use some different kind of screws and screw all the way through all of this. Alright, so now that I got the ceiling down a little bit, I can get to these Christmas tree panel ribbity things. Now this one's probably going to go flying inside the ceiling somewhere, but cool. Well, that one broke. But it's going to be so screwed up in there, I'm not too worried about it. Oh, look at this! Okay, now to get it out without breaking it or bending it up. Okay, come on, buddy. Come on. Okay, little crease, hopefully that comes out in the wash. There we go. Okay. Headliner. Okay, well, that's it, and the headliner is out, and miraculously, I'm not bleeding, so that means it's not officially a project. Speaking of projects, if you're not handy, I would not recommend this as your first band mod. Probably not a great one for that. It's fairly difficult. The actual, just the vehicle, just the ProMaster parts of removing the headliner weren't that bad. Indispensable tool for that, I think, is going to be this panel rivet puller thing. I'll put a link in the description on our website in the post that goes with this. Another thing that I thought was, where did it go? Another thing, well, I guess we'll wait and see how handy this was by the time when I go to put these back in, if they still work. Another thing that's pretty handy is this little magnetic tray of bolts. I got to figure out how to put all these back in. Fortunately, I have a video and I can just watch it in reverse. So next video, I'm going to be putting in some sound deadening and insulation and be putting it back together, hopefully. We'll see you later. Bye.